Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. I want to talk to you guys today about freedom. Freedom is something that this country has actually fought for. And this is a 4th of July video, and I want to talk about freedom a bit. You know, there's been slavery that has taken place in this country, and I want you to know this, that every culture at one time or another has been enslaved. It's not just black people, but Indians, Jews, white people. I mean, I don't know why we feel the need to enslave one another, but throughout history, every culture has experienced slavery. But here in America, you know, what's more noted is the blacks that were in slavery. And there's some things that were transferred down in the black culture, and sometimes we still hold on to that. But I want you to know this, that as we're going through this video today, there's some practical things that I want you to get out of this. That slavery is not just the physical body. We can have a mental enslavement. And I think for the biggest part, that's what we struggle with in our country. We're enslaved in our minds. So with slavery, we can have a slavery in our physical bodies. We can have a slavery in our minds. We can have a slavery on our jobs. We can have a slavery in our marriages. Walking around with a ball and a chain, and she's not doing what she's supposed to do. He's not doing what he's... We can be enslaved in our marriages, guys and girls, but we don't want to live enslaved any longer. Now, this enslavement that I want to talk to you about is being enslaved in your physical body. Sometimes we go through pain. We have pain in our lower backs. We have pain in our ankles, in our necks. And we think that pain is a sign to stop. Don't use it because it hurts. I want to tell you something. You need to find out. It's very important to find out if what you're doing as far as exercise is concerned is making your situation worse. Absolutely need to find that out. But if you stop using it, you will lose it. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I've had several injuries over my life where the doctors have actually told me, you will never do this again, or if you do this, it will paralyze you or kill you. I remember in the military, I was on the boxing team and I twisted my ankle. I was running, and when I twisted my ankle, they said I should have failed, but I sprained and tore ligaments in my ankle. They said, you'll never run again. I laughed at them, and I'm running today. I remember I broke my back some years ago, and it started to heal over, and the disc that was bulging in toward the spinal cord. And they told me, they said, if you lift heavy anymore, you're going to sever your spine. Either you'll be in a wheelchair or, son, this is going to kill you. I laughed and I said, I have this athletic body and I refuse to sit in a wheelchair the rest of my life. I'd rather be dead. So I developed a protocol to administer to my lower back so that I could continue in life. Was it painful? My goodness. Yes, it was painful. I had to pray through this. I had to trust God, and I had to do the work, though, guys. It was so painful. A lot of people just gave up completely. But I wanted my freedom. I wanted to be free of pain. The less I did, the more pain I was in. Because you start getting bone on bone, no muscle supporting that bone, and it just deteriorates and it gets worse. You don't use it, you will lose it. Another time I was going to a bodybuilding championship and they had 3 chiropractors there. They didn't x-ray you or anything, they just started adjusting you. Well, I had a chiropractor take my head and turn it almost all the way around like Linda Blair on The Exorcist. Just turned my head all the way around. And I knew then what he did was bad. You know, whatever this was, it is bad. Well, a few weeks later, I started twitching. And the muscles in my shoulder started twitching, and that was an indication that there was nerve damage. Went and got that x-ray and an MRI, they said your neck has been broken. But did I let that stop me? I developed a protocol to fix that so that I could move forward because I refused to be in bondage. Now I'm 56 years old. If I would have allowed that to stop me back then, I would be crippled today. Keep your freedom, guys. Don't let those pains and aches slow you down and stop you. You'll find that the medications that they want to put us on is really doing more damage than good. But if you're in pain, don't get me wrong, if you're in pain, you need some painkillers, do what you have to do to move forward. But I want to do what I have to do to stay alive, to stay healthy. You know what? I'm going to travel the world as me and my wife has been doing for years and years to come without a crutch, without an oxygen tank. I want to be healthy. How about you? So let's do this together. God bless you. Keep your freedom.